Hi, welcome back to Maggie's Kitchen. Today we'll be making these amazing mini chocolate chip cookies. Now you can store these for weeks in mason jars, containers. I'm just going to use this, whatever you want. And this is great with milk to make a mini chocolate chip cookie cereal. Okay, let's get started. First we'll be using 2 teaspoons of vanilla. 1, 2, and then we need 1 teaspoon of salt, which I need to grab. Just going to count that in as wet ingredients because we are doing wet ingredients right now. And 2 eggs. 2. Make sure not to get any eggshells in there. And when you can, heat up the oven to 320 because that's what we're going to be using for the oven today. Next, put in 2 tablespoons of milk. Got that mixed up. 1 2/3 plus 2 tablespoons of melted butter. That's 2 sticks. And 2 2/3 of melted butter with 2 tablespoons. But the 2 tablespoons is really optional. Or other than that, you can just use 3 sticks of butter because you're only leaving out 1 tablespoon of butter. Next, we'll whisk these together after I get a whisk. Now that I have my whisk, I will put in 1 cup of brown sugar. Now, if you don't have store-bought brown sugar, you can make it with molasses and regular white sugar. Just mix those together. And 1 cup of white sugar. And that is it for the wet ingredients, so we're just going to mix up. Okay, so next, since we have it mixed up, we're going to put in 4 cups of flour. A little on it right now. This bucket, but it's about 1 1/2. Yeah. This is a 2 cup thing too, so 2, 4. And I just got flour. Okay, I should have measured out the flour in a cup before I did that. It would have been a lot easier, so do that before you. And we'll put in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And we're just going to whisk that up. But after you get done whisking, you're going to put in 1 heaping cup of, you could either do whatever kind you want, but I'm doing a mix of milk chocolate chips and white chocolate almond bark. So I'll show you what it looks like after I mix. Okay. So now I have this piping bag, and I'm just going to put it in a cup. And this is way easier, just plop it in and everything. And I preheated the oven to 320, if I didn't tell you already. preparing your pan, you gotta get a pan, then put wax paper on it and butter the wax paper so you got a nice even butter on that, and that will make it slip off easily, come right off. So, I forgot to tell you about the tip. For this tip, we are going to need a wide tip, and a wide tip, you can choose any design you want, but I'm just choosing kind of like a spiked design. So the way we are going to pipe it, we're just going to squeeze it out and make sure to get, like, this is pretty hard. And for these, so the chocolate chips were getting clogged in the other ones, but I had to switch just using my open thing. This is actually working really good for me, and I'm actually getting the shape that I need. So I'll just show you really quick. Just pipe these out as big as you want them. And how many you have will depend on how big you want them. That's how big I'm going to do them, and they're going to be pretty big. They're going to rise up, and they're going to be a little bit bigger. I'll try making a little bit bigger. I have, like, a lot of chocolate chips coming out. That's a little bit bigger, but yeah, it's fine. So this is what the pan looks like. We're gonna put it in the oven for 5 to 8 minutes at 320, and you don't have to make them perfect in size, shape. Just do whatever size you want to. You can make them small or big, depends on if you're gonna be using them for cereal or what, which we're going to be using this batch for cereal. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave the suggestions in the comments below, and see you next video.